retail person of the year, and I'm going to actually go first myself because
interesting.
My retail person of the year, our next category, is actually Dilip Kumar of Amazon Web Services, because when you look at what his team has done to push Amazon One Palm Pay through the system this year, we are seeing that rapidly roll out in stadiums. We're seeing it happen at Panera. We're seeing it happen in Whole Foods. All these places this year, I think, is just another level up of what the Davids are talking about here when it comes to convenience for customers. I also think you look at this being an entirely new revenue stream for Amazon. They're really going into that platform of, we will make it so simple for you to pay with your palm, get in and out. You don't even need your phone anymore. So I think it's just the next evolution of that, and will become even more feasible for retailers now that they're getting into apparel in conjunction with some of those other items, so that they can really make that experience seamless. But David Brown, I want to go to you next. Who is your retail person of the year?
My retail person there, this might have been mine 2 years ago, but I'm not totally, I don't quite remember. But Bernard Arnault is mine. For a couple different reasons. One, I think just continues to kill it on the portfolio. Scott Tiffany's working again, but more importantly, as you think about Succession, actually has kind of members of the family working. There's no Apple's not going to make Succession 2 based on the Arnault family. It's not like a Pritzker with all the children, like kind of infighting kind of situation. So I just think in terms of continuing to run just a unbelievably successful conglomerate and have no issues around succession so far that we're seeing from the outside, doesn't mean that they're not there. I think it's pretty impressive. So
that's incredible. I love the variation that we're going to see in this answer. Chris, I want to go to you next. Who's yours?
Yeah, it was cool. It's like, I kudos to you too, Ed, because you kind of changed this headline or this award from last year too, because it was previously Retail CEO of the Year, and now we changed it to Retail Person of the Year. So, and I love your Dilip one too. Just to go back to that, like that, it's a really, really, really interesting nomination. I might actually second that one if I didn't always have to give this award out to Doug McMillon.
I think that's why I wanted to change it. You always pick him every year. I mean, who is the greater man crush now? Is it Ferner still, or is it Doug McMillon now? This is like 3 or 4 years in a row.
It's like asking me to choose between my children, and it's 1A and 1B. It's clearly Doug. Like, he will win this award until he has to do something really drastic not to win this award. But,
but don't do that, Doug. Don't do that.
But Walmart, I know, right? But Walmart, I mean, they're killing it. Their stock's doing really well again. It's been a tough year for a lot of retailers. Walmart Plus is actually now seemingly a defensible comparison to Prime, which who would have thought that? I was very skeptical of that being the case. They're continuing to innovate. They've got retail media they're going after. They've got commerce technologies, new fulfillment services. They're finding the additional revenue streams too. They're evolving as an omnichannel retailer much faster than I would say some of their closest competitors are too. And they've basically established a pretty good beachhead in grocery against what was a potential onslaught from Amazon, which has been kind of stymied, which will probably come up later too. But I think the guy's just done a masterful job. So this is actually of all the years I've nominated him, I think this is the year he's most deserving.
My God,
because he keeps upping his game. He keeps upping his game.
I mean, inflation helped them a little bit this year too, so let's not forget that part. But yes, good job, Doug. Chris will give you the award every year. You're safe. David Ritter, please save us here. Who is your retail person?
I am not going to save you. I'm actually going to do my first repeat. I'm Doug McMillon. I think he has really turned a huge entity into an omni-channel retailer that it's just been an impressive transformation.
All right, fine. I got it. I guess
I'll pay you the $10 later, David.